That is in fact Mondai means problem in Japanese, that's where the name comes from. Their opponents are much more familiar and much more popular. Here we go. Referee for this one, Tom Scarborough. And El Ligero chants ring out across the jam-packed casino rooms here in Rochester, Kent. Oh, and jumped before the bell. There goes the bell. You'd think combined experience of Ligero and Kirby would tell them not to do something like that, but I guess they got caught in the moment. And Ligero straight in a very quick tag there. That would throw them off. Oh, great teamwork. Brookes does not know which way to look, what's hit him, and quickly tags out to Lykos, who suffers a similar fate, being turned inside out, upside down, and all around stereo drop kicks. And Ligero is in charge here. Cuts off the ring. Look at that, cutting off the ring so that Lykos can't make a tag to Brookes. Lykos, the least experienced man, is in his 4th year as a professional. Nice reversal, but a reversal of a reversal from Ligero, and tripped up by Chris Brookes, who left his tag rope illegally, I hasten to add. And now in he comes, the tallest, the largest man in this match, 6'4", 187 pounds, known as the Calamari Catch King. Big knee drop because of those long arms and legs, those limbs, much like the tentacles of a squid. Back to Lykos now. They're going to try and keep a fresh man in the ring and try and cut Ligero off from his corner, but that doesn't work too well because Ligero immediately susses what's up, charges over. In comes Kirby, utilising every split second of the 5 seconds they've got in the ring together. And Tom Scarborough being very lenient, but Lykos now all caught up in the ropes. Oh! Brookes tries to make the save and only makes the situation worse, and Lykos hit with a big leg drop off the second rope. Great thinking from Kirby there. Hooked both the legs so that Lykos couldn't get to the ropes at all. Strong forearms. Oh, the Greco-Roman eye poke. And a big forearm shot across the jaw sends Lykos down. Cover from Kirby, who was never going to get him with that, but sometimes it's just worth letting your opponent know you're on the ball, you know you need to cover them to win the match. Oh, big kick by Lykos, and Brookes using, oh, look at that! Just the 2 count, lung blower senton combo, and Brookes there using his 6'4" frame, his height advantage, very much to their advantage. Now what's he doing? Oh, this does not look nice. Oh, come on now. Into a wet willy. I've been telling people British wrestling's the best in the world, and we're seeing a wet willy. Come on, Brookes. Lykos back in, kick to the shoulder and the arm of Kirby. But that disrespectful slap has fired Kirby up. Just choking Kirby on the ropes there. But they're using that 5-second count of Tom Scarborough. High impact, flying elbow from Brookes, makes the cover, forearm across the jaw. That's an old British trick. You would have seen people like Fit Finlay and William Regal using that maneuver. Just the 2 count. And again, the man with the height of Chris Brookes is really going to add impacts to those vertical suplexes. Drop kick to exposed ribs. That will stop you breathing too easily. Lykos calling for the brainbuster, one of his signature moves. Kirby ducks round the back. 3 forearms off the ropes, but he was in the wrong part of town, and Brookes cut him off, and now Lykos again going for the brainbuster, but reversed into a suplex from Kirby. And Kirby really needs, look at the face, look at the look on Lykos' face. He did not believe that was going to happen, but Kirby now needs to move over to his corner. He's in the wrong part of town. Lykos on the verge. There you go. Lykos makes the tag, but in comes Ligero leaping over. Canadian version of a Ligero destroyer. Just the 2 count there. Ligero's finisher, the C4L, a springboard DDT. You know he'll be looking to go for that. He's already used those ropes, and there we go. And I went for the C4L just as I said it. Forearm uppercut, and Lykos trips him over. These two working as a team by the most devious, but you have to say effective means. But they telegraphed that. And oh, I believe Ligero just generated a pile driver. I've never seen that before in my life. Oh, piggyback senton. Ligero flies over the top while Kirby makes the cover, but just a 2 count. Ligero took out Brookes. They've seen what's happened. They know that these two will try and trip the other one over. Use the ring to their advantage. Kirby now going up. Victory roll slam. 2 count. just a 2 count. I think Kirby thought that might be it. Ligero now up to the top. Oh, splash! And Brookes dives in to make the save. The referee's lost a bit of control of this, I have to say. Michinoku driver. And just a 2 count. I thought that was it. I really did. Brookes now calling for the end. Springboard. Oh no, he went for the springboard. He went for the springboard suplex. Kirby counted it into a small package. Just a 2 count. Now we've got both men in. Oh! That was the full moon. That was the full moon from Lykos. And now, oh, I was going to say, I thought that was it, but Ligero makes the save. We've got all 4 men in. The referee has lost control of this one. Just letting them flow now, I guess. Letting them flow on Flow Slam. Kirby avoids the charge. Oh, here we go. He's got him up into that gory special. They were going for the ink bomb. It's a gory special from Brookes into a springboard stunner from Lykos, but it was not to be. Enziguri and a Shiranui assisted by Kirby. I was going to say Brookes didn't know where he was, but it's Kirby who doesn't. Here we go. This is the ink bomb. There we go. Surely that's got to be it. And it is. And the ink bomb wins it.
Here are your winners.
CCK. Let's go to Chris Hatch.
Hashtag CCK.
IPW UK Tag Team Championships, and it is set for one fall. Introducing first. School shoes. Chris Brookes, hashtag CCK!
A team in form, a team with positive momentum going for them, and you have to wonder if D&D.
And introducing their opponents.
If D&D can see off this challenge.
They are the team of Duggan and Donnelly. They are your IPW UK Tag Team Champions, D&D!
Cieran, Donnelly, Danny Duggan, trained by the IPW UK Fitness and Wrestling Academy. 3 years into their pro careers now, and 2-time IPW UK Tag Champs. Defeated the London Riot in an epic ladder match, which you can see on IPW On Demand in October last year. Seven months into this title reign, the last reign was 13 months. But the team of Lykos and Brookes, very dangerous, very different, the two of them. One complements the other. If you're the opposite team, you're facing one of them, you've then got to switch up your strategy entirely. Oh! And here we go. Referee Shay Purser asking for 1 in, 1 out, but so far that's not happening. Now we have 1 in, 1 out, and the bell rings, and it's Kieran Donnelly with Chris Brookes. Tag into Kid Lykos. Hip toss for him. In comes Danny Duggan. Lykos midsection exposed, but he's now firing back. Great trip. Bad landing for Lykos though. And a brilliant drop kick right on the button. And Lykos is in the wrong part of the town. Oh! And Lykos just does not know where the next move's coming from. Manages to get out. Brookes with the advice of do something impressive. Line tag there made. I don't think Donnelly saw it. No, he didn't. Enziguri from Lykos. Up onto the shoulders now. Oh, and the senton will follow. Yes. Just a 2 count. Foul from the Dirty Wolf Kid Lykos. Patented offense there. We saw the double team, the code breaker and the senton. Now the bigger man, Chris Brookes, comes in, 6'6", 187 pounds. Great double team splash. And Duggan distracted, the referee also distracted, and Duggan is playing right into the hands of CCK. Our referee Shay Purser trying to get Danny Duggan out the ring. In the meantime, he cannot see what is going on with Kieran Donnelly now. Oh no, not this. Oh no, we've seen this before. Oh, this is gross. No. The patented Wet Willie and a stomp to the back of the head of Duggan as well. Lykos again taking Duggan out of the equation, and a drop kick to the shoulder. every time Lykos does that howling wolf, he gets a torrent of verbal abuse from the ringsiders here. And again, Duggan being targeted on the apron. Oh! The metal CCK sign they come out with across the back of the head of Cieran Donnelly, and that's going to knock him for 6. Behind the referee's back. I mean, he heard it, but he didn't see it, and as we know, the referee can only call what he sees. Bending the hand back. Oh, stomp right on the hand arm, spitting on Donnelly. Disgraceful behaviour. And that's just fired Donnelly up. Silly mistake by Brookes, but he cuts off Donnelly's momentum with a tremendous drop kick, using every inch of that 6'6" height. In comes Lykos now. The problem child of professional wrestling. Just a pump to the ribs of Donnelly, and Cieran Donnelly in big trouble. Desperately needs to make the tag to the much fresher Danny Duggan, who has got so much frustration that has built up during the course of this match. He has been tormented by CCK. Just a 2 count, but you sense that these 2 counts are getting longer and longer. Could a title change be in the offing here? Can he actually hit the brainbuster? No, he can't. Small package from Donnelly. I heard that Lykos going for it again. I heard that he once hit it. I think it's just a rumor. Oh! Wrapped across the back of the head by Brookes. 3rd time lucky, no! Suplex by Donnelly. And Donnelly really needs to get across the ring to his corner to tag in the fresh man. The tag team titles are slipping away from the champions. Tag is made. In comes Donnelly. Takes out Brookes. Push down on Lykos. Donnelly, oh! Duggan all over the place. German suplex, holds on. And another. And Lykos trying to help his partner. Oh no, no way! Oh my goodness me! Double suplex, both men take them down. Duggan is fired up. But he's cut off by Lykos. He spent too long celebrating. Taken out at ringside. Oh, Lykos stumbling around ringside in trouble. I don't know if he's much help to his partner at the moment. Sit out power bomb. Well, there you go. Lykos does indeed come back into the ring to make the save. And I've got to say, I don't think Brookes could have kicked out. Broken down now into just, I was going to say just forearms. What a kick from Lykos to the side of the head. But Duggan does not go down. Forearms now raining in. Oh, spinning chop from Donnelly on a jumping knee all the way down to the back of the head, and Lykos is out, down, but is he out? Duggan up top, sent on, could that be all? Brookes in for the save, and Brookes saves the match for Lykos there. Teamwork being demonstrated. Both members of D&D now in the ring, collide with one another. What was Brookes doing here? Combined dragon screw leg whip. Takes out Donnelly. Oh! Cutter! Lykos now! Reverse Rana. Duggan all over the shop. He rolls out the ring. Donnelly now back in. Could the titles be slipping away? Donnelly fighting for his life here. Oh, backcracker. And a senton. Oh my goodness me, could that be all? No. Duggan makes the save. And you sense that this match could end at any moment. The heavy artillery is coming out now. Forearm battle in the middle of the ring. And Lykos, I thought he was going to try and skin the cat. Here comes Brookes, all the way out to the floor. And Lykos with a corkscrew dive to the outside. Donnelly taken down outside as well. You can see they are targeting. They are targeting Danny Duggan here. This looks very dangerous. Oh, go for the senton again. Oh my word, that could be it. No, 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 no. Just as Chris Brookes was holding Cieran Donnelly to stop him making the save, but Danny Duggan kicks out. And D&D really need a break to go in their favour, because at the moment, if this was on points, CCK would be winning. Knee to Brookes. Spinning Cobra Clutch. Oh, big time lariat from Duggan. Lykos rolls out a pair of super kicks, and this one is breaking down. And Donnelly getting fired up and psyched up now. He wants to keep those belts, of course he does. Oh! Kick to the jaw that nearly took Donnelly's head off. Full moon. Tombstone. Oh my word! And Lykos has got Duggan. No! No! How in the world did Cieran Donnelly kick out of that? I thought that was it. I thought we had new tag team champions. How much more punishment can D&D take? as CCK unload the heavy artillery. Here we go, they're going for the ink bomb. But Duggan is in the ring. Catches Lykos. Power bombs him into Brookes. Lykos out the ring. And it's time for the brainbuster. The high tension V2. Can this be it? No! Brookes kicks out of the high tension V2. That move has won them belts. It has won them so many matches. And the faces of D&D saying, oh, they can't believe that they just kicked out of that one. Lykos up top. Caught by Duggan. Tiger suplex. A second high tension V2. And that finishes off Kid Lykos.
Here are your winners and still IPW UK Tag Team Champions, Jody Duggan, Kieran Donnelly, D&D.
The following contest is a quarter-final match in the IPW Junior Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Introducing first, accompanied by Chris Brookes, representing IPW, Kid Lykos!
A welcome return to IPW for Kid Lykos. Of course, part of CCK, and with Chris Brookes, who's already had a very successful evening in his own right. Brookes accompanying Lykos here. Lykos, of course, spent much of 2018 plagued by injury. He is hoping that this new year will be a very different proposition, a much luckier one for Kid Lykos. But he faces a very steep challenge if indeed his 2019 is going to get off to a flyer, because this opponent from Pro Wrestling Noah, one of the most accomplished junior heavyweights on this planet.
And his opponent, representing Pro Wrestling Noah, HAYATA!
We talked about HAYATA earlier, who is a three-time GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion. That is a championship that has also been held by HAYATA for a month or so back in the spring of 2017. He also held tag team championships in Pro Wrestling Noah and in Osaka Pro Wrestling with Yohei and Tadasuke respectively, two men of course who we've already seen. We started tonight with 8 men vying for that Junior Heavyweight Championship. We are down to 5, and in just a few moments here, we will be down to 4. The last quarter final in this single night tournament about to get underway. Referee Tom Scarborough calls for the bell, and we are off. Look at that look in the eyes of HAYATA. He's been doing this for 12 and a half years. He certainly knows his way around a wrestling ring. He's competed all around the world. Lykos with the counter to the rear waist lock. It's a wrist lock from HAYATA. Lykos trying to wriggle his way free, sweeps the legs finally. He's going to try and pin him down here with that headlock. Instead there's a counter. Front face lock for HAYATA, and it's Lykos' turn to counter now. First time to my knowledge, certainly, that these two have been in the ring with each other. You get the sense very much that there is a cautious start from both men. They face an unfamiliar opponent. We are back to square one. HAYATA will sweep the leg. Cartwheel from HAYATA. High leg lariat from Lykos, who kicks back up. Kid Lykos starting to get back into his stride here. No signs of ring rust after that prolonged time on the shelf for Lykos. Lykos takes him down by the head, and he's going to try and attempt some kind of submission here. Look at what he's doing to that left arm. Stretching out HAYATA, who is actually quite near the ropes, but I'm not sure from his position if he's got any way of adjusting those limbs to get there. The position of the neck, you see what he's trying to do with the leg, and finally he's able to do so. That's probably the only way out there for HAYATA. Lykos looking to capitalize while he has the upper hand here. Send HAYATA to the ropes. Takes him down. Lykos having things very much his own way at the moment of the 2 count, and could have been more than that if Lykos had hooked the leg. HAYATA into the corner. Lykos going to follow him in. A missile drop kick from HAYATA, and that might buy this man from Hiroshima a bit of time. Lykos with the wind knocked out of him. Face first into the turnbuckle. Now HAYATA looking to just knock all the energy out of Kid Lykos. Again, using all of that 5 count before making the break. Chris Brookes, of course, still at ringside, trying to offer advice to his longtime tag team partner. Lykos has definitely had some of the air taken out of his sails from that recent onslaught. And they'll do some more big scoop slam from HAYATA. Now again trying to wear him down, HAYATA, as he looks to become the 4th man in the semi-finals here of this Junior Heavyweight Championship tournament. By the way, if you want to join that conversation on social media, let us know who you think is going to walk out of here, out of Milton Keynes tonight as the inaugural Junior Heavyweight Champion. Use the hashtag on social media, hashtag IPW, to join the conversation. HAYATA wrenching at the mask of Lykos. HAYATA clearly has done his homework here on Lykos. He's very much aware that if you give Lykos a chance to up the pace, to use some of that aerial ability, then things can go downhill very quickly for your chances against Kid Lykos. So he's been trying to slow him down. But Lykos not having any of it. May not have an opportunity though. HAYATA imposing his will here. And now Lykos struggling to retain consciousness, a vice-like grip around the chin, possibly around the throat there by HAYATA. Referee deeming that that's legal. But the foot of Kid Lykos is on the ropes, and that's going to force the break. HAYATA, the snapmare goes to the ropes here. HAYATA, oh my! Big kick right into the top of the skull of Kid Lykos to go to the semis, and Lykos somehow finds a way to hang in there. Again, Harada, Basden, Castle already in the semi-finals. Will it be HAYATA or Kid Lykos who will be the final piece of that semi-final puzzle? Lykos trying to survive here with those strikes, but you see just at this point in the match who has the more power behind their offense, because Lykos' blows apparently not having much effect at all, but every one of HAYATA, seems to be getting its mark exactly. Lykos trying to change plans. He's up in the pace, as I said. Lykos trying to get back to that type of match where he's more comfortable. He's knocked HAYATA into the corner. Crowd getting behind CCK, of which Kid Lykos, of course, is a part, and goes to the ropes. So Tilton Well head scissors takedown. Wow, using his whole body weight to push HAYATA's throat down across that middle rope. Crowd trying to give Kid Lykos that second wind he needs, or at least to maintain it. Lykos again gets caught though. HAYATA so good at getting himself back into these contests at a moment's notice, but Lykos is on the top here. He lured HAYATA in. And there's the tornado DDT from Lykos. Lykos to go to the semi-finals. No, right shoulder of HAYATA goes up, and the match goes on. Lykos needs to stay on this. I know he's obviously fatigued at this point, but opportunities like this against HAYATA don't come along very often in a match here. Looking for the brainbuster is Lykos. Uses that knee as HAYATA to escape from that. Lykos lands on the apron. Lykos catches HAYATA, didn't get all of it, but he may have got enough to cover. The leg is hooked, and HAYATA out on two. Great action in this fourth quarterfinal, as we've seen in all three of those previous tournament matches. Lykos feeling the energy here in this Lion's Den environment in Unit 9. It's a kip up from HAYATA. HAYATA counter. Leaping enziguri around the back of the head of Kid Lykos. On by both feet of HAYATA, thrusting in midair into Kid Lykos, sends him back into the turnbuckle here. And HAYATA placing Lykos in position, gets the moonsault. The cover by HAYATA, and Lykos got out. HAYATA has used that moonsault, put some of the best junior heavyweights on the planet away. It was not enough to put away Kid Lykos. HAYATA still in control, or is he? Lykos lands on his feet behind him. Again they exchange blows. This time Lykos looks like there's a little bit more force behind them. HAYATA though takes control. The super kick attempt fails, and right into the face of HAYATA. That strike from Lykos. This time he'll go for the brainbuster. Can he get it? No, HAYATA goes behind. If that brainbuster hit, then Lykos was headed to the semi-finals. A low blow from HAYATA. Referee saw nothing. And Lykos is out cold. HAYATA with the cover and a kick out. A kick out by Kid Lykos. Justice is done. An absolute travesty if Kid Lykos had lost because of that. HAYATA took a shortcut there with the low blow. Lykos may have used those last few drops of energy he had left to kick out there. Does Lykos have anything left in the tank? The charge from HAYATA, no one there. Lykos was able to move out of the way, probably on instinct alone. Lykos giving this everything he's got here. This is what it means to him to be the first ever IPW Junior Heavyweight Champion. Lykos, repeated forearms. And HAYATA will go to the ropes. Oh my, Chris Brookes! Turnabout is fair play as far as Brookes is concerned. Lykos, brainbuster with the assist from Brookes. Lykos going to the semi-finals. No, he's not. Oh, no, he's not. How on earth did HAYATA get out of that? Lykos will look for the moonsault. No one there. Super kick right into the face of Lykos. Oh, and a Frankensteiner. The cover from HAYATA, and HAYATA advances to the semi-finals.
Here is your winner, advancing to the semi-finals, HAYATA!
What a match. What a match between HAYATA and Kid Lykos.
The following contest is a #1 contendership match for the tag team titles, and it is
himself all around the country over the last couple of years. Lykos has made a different kind of reputation for himself, it has to be said, but these two are climbing the ranks of the IPW UK Tag Team Division, but they'll have their work cut out tonight because they are facing one of the most experienced tag teams in the whole country, if not the whole world, actually.
and introducing their opponents.
They have traveled the world. They have been best of friends and worst of enemies, but they always come back together in the end. Jody Fleisch to your left, Johnny Storm to
They
your
are the
right.
team of the Wonder Kid, Johnny Storm, and the Phoenix, Jody Fleisch.
Storm, a man with over 20, or both of these, over 20 years experience between the two of them. Still full of life and vigor and youth, however, they defy their experience, they really do. Jody Fleisch, pretty much the springiest man I've ever seen in my life. These guys have held tag team titles in 1PW. They've both held singles titles in the FWA. Johnny Storm, a former All-England champion here in IPW UK, beat none other than Zack Sabre Jr. So these two are great tag team wrestlers, and they're also great singles wrestlers. I've got to say, when they won those 1PW titles I was commentating on that. They beat none other than the team of Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles. You look at where they are now. Christopher Daniels, the world champion in Ring of Honor. And AJ Styles has held the WWE World Championship as well. So those guys have been absolutely at the top of the business. You can follow the action and comment on social media. Use the hashtag you can see on your screen there. Hashtag IPWUK. As I said, we thank you wherever you may be watching around the world. And this is live and anything can happen. Brookes and Lykos not impressed, but Jonny and Jody are going to be the firm favourites here. And finally, the action begins. The cheerleading ends. And Jonny and Jody just let this crowd get to them, but countering the attack from CCK with dual Hurricane Ranas. Over the top rope goes Lykos, and when you're on the outside against these two, it's never a good idea because these are two of the greatest aerialists in the country. And Johnny Storm he was going to fly, but takes evasive action, and CCK crash into each other. Here comes Jody Fleisch. But he's caught the tope. Johnny Storm to the rescue though. Tope of his own, and down goes CCK. And this match, this show has started at 100 miles an hour. Fleisch rolls Chris Brookes back into the ring. Springboard elbow. And psyching out his opponent, you might call it. Oh, and a big slap to the face. And once again, the partners fall into each other's paths. The Greco-Roman spank there from Johnny Storm. And in comes Jody Fleisch against young Kid Lykos. Nice block, nice kick. Oh, look at that. Code breaker into a senton. Using every inch of Brookes' 6'6" frame there to really get some great elevation. And Storm and Fleisch, as I said, very experienced, know each other very well. They're best of friends outside the ring as well, but you wonder how long it was since they last teamed up together, whereas these two, Brookes and Lykos, are teaming up every week around the country. They're very much in demand. Big knee drop. Can we get a 3 count? Just the 2 from Brookes there. Brookes needs to take a lesson from his opponents and not let this crowd get into his head, because that's what led to the first attack of this match where CCK jumped their opponents. Holds Fleisch down so that Lykos can lay the boots in, and another. And you'll notice as well, classic tag team strategy of cutting that ring off and keeping Jody Fleisch in their half of the ring. If you just draw a line, an imaginary line joining the 2 neutral corners, that diagonal portion of the ring is where you want to keep the action, so your opponent is as far away from his corner as possible. A very hopeful reach out for a tag from Jody Fleisch there. And again, you'll see here great teamwork from these two, because every time Brookes and Lykos make the tag, they hold their opponent open for an attack. They've got 5 seconds to get out of the ring, and they're using that to their advantage. Switch from Lykos. Duck under from Fleisch. Another duck under from Fleisch. Oh, but a spinning kick right into the guts. Now we've seen this before from Lykos. Every time he shouts brainbuster, he telegraphs the move to his opponent and doesn't get to hit it. Sprung out of that move. Great counter from Fleisch. However, Lykos makes the tag to Brookes. Oh, look at that. Great elevation from Jody Fleisch. And I said Chris Brookes is 6'6" tall. That's no mean feat. And the tag is made to Jonny Storm. Ducks the double clothesline attempt into a wheelbarrow. Double bulldog. Goes for the waist lock. Modified Michinoku driver, and he's going for the running moonsault. And nails it with absolute grace. And avoids the tag, the save attempt from Brookes. And out of the ring goes Brookes, and now both of their opponents are outside the ring. And as we've seen already today, this is not a good place to be. Jody Fleisch going to the top floor. Oh my goodness me! Moonsault from the top rope to the floor. That's a good 8-9 feet down. A good landing for Fleisch, not so good a landing for CCK. Fleisch rolling Lykos back into the ring now. Another kick, and this is always a setup for that Revolution DDT. Oh, he went for it, but Lykos had it scouted. Oh, unique offense there. Double team into a German suplex on Lykos. I guess that's the problem when you're as well known and experienced as Jody Fleisch. Your signature moves become known all around the world, and that Revolution DDT was telegraphed by him. He's now going up. Is it another moonsault? Oh, here we go. Oh, Storm with another variation of the German suplex offense. Storm now trapped in the corner. Tornado DDT lands Storm right on his head, and the experience showing there because Storm rolls out the ring so he can't be pinned. I think our referee Tom Scarborough's lost control of this now, because I'm sure Storm's the legal man. And the two partners of CCK collide for the third time in this match. Things aren't going too well for them in that department. Oh, big kick, Enziguri. And here we go, they are going. Oh! That ink bomb, the gory special into a springboard cutter. And Lykos can't believe that didn't get the 3 count. Let's be fair, that normally puts people away, but Jonny Storm and Jody Fleisch both are made of sterner things than that. If you want to put these guys away, you've got to do something special. Bad landing from Brookes. Jumping punch from Fleisch. Oh, look at that! I said he was the springiest man in the world. Did you see how Jody Fleisch just did a top rope Hurricane Rana from ground level? Unbelievable. Here we go, up top again. What's he going to go for this time? And the Jonny Storm assisted moonsault overshot it slightly. Brookes makes the save. Brookes deposited to the floor. It is Fleisch and Lykos, the legal men, remember. Enziguri to Lykos, he's slumped in the corner. This does not look good for him. Here comes Johnny Storm with the perfect storm. Gets in and out in the 5 seconds he's allowed, and then promptly gets run into the ring post. And a handful of Jody
Here are
Fleisch's
your
trunks.
winners. Hashtag CCK.
A handful of trunks as Jody Fleisch was distracted by that sickening thud of Johnny Storm's body landing in that steel ring post. And by fair means or foul, CCK have just bagged themselves a very valuable victory indeed. Your winners, Chris Brookes and Kid Lykos, CCK.